According to the Hindu culture, in Guyana, in the 1940s, when a girl marries, she belongs to her husband. And her parents honor that, no matter what the husband does. Ever since she was married, my dad's only sister, Munwa, was physically and verbally abused. Her husband would beat her every time he came home drunk, which was frequently. And she would pack up and move back to her parents, only to be sent back to her husband because of that unspoken agreement. But one day, Munwa decided to pack extra clothes for herself and her two little girls, and once again went to her parents. She told them she couldn't take this anymore, not with another baby due in 2 months. Once again, her parents sent her back to her husband. When she left her parents that day, it was raining, and as she crossed the bridge that separated her village from that of her parents, she stood there and looked up at the fast-flowing waters below and decided on a life with no more tears, no more fears, no more beating, no more hopelessness. She took the hands of her little girls and jumped into that swollen canal. 4 lives ended because Munwa was conditioned to think she had no alternatives. Fast forward to 2000 in a New York City hospital at the bedside of my 42-year-old cousin Indra. She was admitted to the hospital 2 months prior in a coma. There I learned she and her kids were abused by her husband for the last 20 years. She never told her siblings, nor never attempted to leave because of his threats to them, her, and her kids. Her husband brainwashed their kids to believe that her family didn't love them, and so those kids never reached out to their aunts and uncles, who lived not far away. Eventually, 3 of them would move away from home: the 18-year-old, the 15-year-old, and the 11-year-old. And those kids had to fend for themselves in the streets of New York. Only 3 people know what happened the day she went to the hospital: Indra, her husband, and her 4-year-old son. When she was admitted to the hospital, tests revealed that she had broken bones, old bruises, and new bruises. But nothing could be proven without her input. Unfortunately, Indra died 4 months later without regaining consciousness. She died the way she lived, never revealing what her life was like, nor what happened the day she went to the hospital. 1 life ended, 4 lives shattered, because Indra was conditioned to think she had no alternatives. Unfortunately, there are many women the world over in similar situations, and especially here in North America. Women still believe they have no alternatives. How far have we come in protecting mothers and their children, in educating men in society, in questioning culture and tradition, and in holding these men responsible for the lives of their families? If Munwa and her kids, and Indra and her kids, have lived in an atmosphere of love and respect, what would they have become today?